Today we're actually testing out here the Velca One 2024. This is version 2. They have improved on a few things which were not so good in the first initial version of the Velca One, but now they have improved the brakes, they have improved the lighting, they have improved the seat, and now basically I can recommend it. You don't even have to wait for my verdict. Anyways, let's get to the controls, the display and the storage space. So on the left hand side of the handlebar we have the brake lever for the rear disc brake. We have full ABS, 2-channel. We have a little button here for the reverse gear. You have to press it and then accelerate and then you can go in reverse. You have the high beam, low beam switch here. We have the hazard light switch here. We have a turn signal switch here. Everything works quite nicely. We have the horn here. On the right hand side we have the throttle. We have the brake lever for the front disc brake. We have the on-off emergency cutoff switch here. We have the mode switch here for D1, D2, D3, 3 different modes, and we have like a starter switch right here. So in the middle we have the color TFT display, which is very nice, crisp, clear and sharp. You can see everything even in bright sunlight. Fortunately at the moment we're in the shade here, you can see everything even better. On the display, permanently displayed, we have the outside temperature on top. We have the ready indicator that we can actually go now. We have a circle indicator here which shows the RPM. In the middle the riding mode. Underneath, down below, we have the battery capacity indicator. To the right, we have the speedometer. Underneath, we have the temperature of the motor and of the ECU. Then we have the odometer and we have the trip right here. We can reset the trip. We also have a mode selector here, but that only gets us into this display here. And you can scan the QR code. You can download an app and you can actually mirror your phone, so you can also have navigation on the screen. I will put this photo on the video for you. So when it comes to the storage space, on the right hand side we don't have anything. We have a USB connection here. In the middle we have the ignition switch basically, which is a keyless go, but with the keyless go we also get a key, so in case something does not work as expected, we can open up this here and we can insert a little key and we can still start it with the key. On the left hand side we have a little cubby hole which is open but probably will fit a 0.5 liter water bottle. All of these plastics here, they are basically from the old NMAX. So if you're familiar with the NMAX, you see, oh, something looks familiar here, and it does. They use some of the parts and probably also the chassis from the NMAX. When it comes to the storage space underneath the seat, we can open up the seat here. And this is what it looks like underneath the seat. We have a cable here. The charger is basically integrated into the scooter. As with the batteries, we cannot take the batteries out and charge them separately. We have to do everything in the scooter here. We can have the cable and run it to our home power, and then we can charge it in about 4.5 to 5 hours. We can charge it and we get a range of about maybe 200 kilometers. So this is the Velca One 2024 model year, the updated, upgraded version, basically version 2 from the previous model year. We have upgraded brakes, which are very nice, and we also have a new seat which does not have this lumbar support thing, which kind of limits where you sit. Also nice. Let's take it out for a little spin. Let's go. So we turn it on here. We hear the ABS working actually for a few milliseconds here, and then we get presented with this screen here, and it says already ready, so we can go. And the D1 is the slowest for the city. I will change to the other one soon. And the D2, D3, D3 is a maximum. Utilizes the full 7 kilowatts or 12 kilowatts of power of this scooter. So let's go. So the seat feels pretty nice actually, maybe similar to the old NMAX, I would say. Pretty nice. And Let's check the brakes. Yeah, very strong, powerful. It doesn't move around like the last one, or the shaking business, or this, you know, where you felt actually that the tire, the front tire was not round. You don't have that anymore. Pretty nice. I change it to number 3 here, and we have a lot more power. Yeah, the seat is pretty nice and comfy. The mirrors are far enough on the outside. You can see everything in the rear. Pretty nice. And the seating position basically is like you sit on a toilet. You can put your feet a little bit to the front. You can also scoot a little bit backwards with your behind on the seat, so you have more leg room there, which is pretty nice. I do like it, and the good thing is that they changed these shortcomings which I had with the previous version, which I actually tested maybe a few months ago. Now they changed it, maybe because customer complained or so. I don't know why, but it's good that they did. And the seat is much nicer now. The brakes give you a good feeling. Basically feels like a regular 125 scooter braking action. And you have a fairly nice range here with this one, around 200 kilometers or so, depending. Pretty nice. And go. $50. Stop. That wasn't too bad, I guess. So it's kind of windy at the moment here, but the windscreen is, yeah, it's not the best. Not too bad, but not the best. We get half of my helmet basically is in the wind. Other than that, it feels very stable at higher speeds. Suspension seems to be good. Well enough, good enough for this scooter. Yeah. I do think it's stable at 90, 100. That almost feels like the old, you know, I used to own the old NMAX from 2015. So we have a steep incline here. Let's see. Well, they don't let us go here, these people. I have to reduce the power now. I think in mode D3, so that's a maximum, the highest riding mode here. Yeah, this is pretty nice, especially for the city. Good enough power, and for the highway actually not too bad. It almost feels like a 125 actually at some stages. Maybe it feels a little bit speedier actually. So yeah, the handling and riding, everything on the highway is pretty nice. You can do it as well, not only in the city. I like it. Stable, no bunny hopping off the front tire. Everything feels solid. And that should be actually a very short test ride, because I do like it very much. Nothing really to complain about here. They changed everything which was not okay with it with the first release, which they released first here. But now they changed the brakes, they changed the seat. I think the biggest complaints are gone, all the biggest problems, and yeah, I can highly recommend it to you if you're in the market for a e-scooter with this much power, or with equivalent to 125. This one here is 7 kilowatts or 12 kilowatts maximum power. Pretty nice, definitely for the city or outer city. I can highly recommend it to you. Thanks very much for watching. This has been a ride out. Take care. Bye bye.